Pod B. Courtney already advancing with Tiffany Hayes being out as Hull drives to the basket. And Howard comes up with the stop, just tips the ball to the outlet passer. One on each side of the floor. A deep triple for Howard. Ball back to Hull.
Courtney Williams here scouting too. She's watching everyone. She's looking at the tendencies. She's figuring out the strategies.
All-time stuff from Courtney Williams and Alicia Gray in the lead-up to the Sprite one-on-one tournament. Rhyne Howard averaging 17 a game so far here in Miami. Sidestep three is good. Rhyne Howard.
And the thing you got to be careful with Howard, once she sees one go through, she can score in bunches.
Also, Rhyne Howard is so smooth. Like, her ability to shoot is really like, she has one of the prettiest shots, I think, of all of the women in Unrivaled. But Lexie Hull, those types of moves, she's going to have to finish if she wants to come out with a win.
She's had two there that
Howard tried to absorb. Nola Henry is the head coach of Rose Basketball Club. Lexie Hull relentless in her effort and energy. Not just on defense, also learning in this 3-on-3 format at Unrivaled. Cutting, setting screens, has been a do-it-all bench piece. Howard shakes and bakes, fires on the move. Hull feeds it out, decides to take the three. Tracks down her own miss. Lexie Hull lost it out of bounds.
well, I think she was expecting a foul call there, but Lisa, that was exactly what you were talking about, off of a miss, being able to chase down rebounds and keep that motor going.
And the other thing, did you notice how Howard tried to slow the game down by not stepping out of the key? She did a nice job because, listen, the clock doesn't reset. It gets 7 seconds once she comes outside of the three-point line, so she slowed down.
And I'm curious, especially this early, I'm curious if it was watching those first couple games and seeing how fatigued the players got.
Downhill move by Howard. Shifty, that's what Teaspoon calls it.
Oh, nasty. Hesitation just enough to move over Hull.
5-0 lead for an 8-0 lead, yes.
Listen, we know Rhyne Howard's one of the most prolific scorers in this league. The fact that you said she saw the first one go through, now this is sort of like what she calls light work happening right now.
Howard feeling it out a bit. Through the legs, step back tray. Ball back to Lexie Hull, looking for her first points. Winning score, 11. Howard's got a big bright smile on her face as Hull tries to get on the board. On the fadeaway, Howard may have gotten a piece. Shot clock violation though, so ball back to Howard.
So right here, Lexie Hull really needs to get a stop and then try and get a really good look at the basket.
The logo. Outlet passers standing in the Sprite logos, wing extended. Now they're going at it here in the corner. Hull recovers with 2 seconds to shoot. Off balance, Jay recovers and lays it in. Perseverance by Lexie Hull.
Perseverance by Lexie Hull, and that she's going to need more of that. She's missed a few chippies that if she had made those baskets to be closer. So now it's like pick and choose. Does she want the three or try and get to the basket and maybe get fouled to get to the free throw line?
Just like you would do at the park, it's make it, take it.
Howard's really been able to use her size defensively on the inside. Anytime Hull has put it on the floor and tried to get into the paint, she hasn't gotten off a very good shot in the mid-range.
Rhyne Howard at 6'2", pull-up three. That's why this matchup is so fascinating in Pod B. You know, Lexie Hull's also a guard with length and wingspan at 6'1".
I think the other thing Rhyne Howard's trying to do is not get too overexerted. Like, don't run after shots that she feels she can't get to. Use your energy a little bit.
Oh, the step-through move by Lexie Hull.
But that could possibly hurt her because you have to keep your intensity level up. And, you know, Sarah, you got to keep the defensive pressure on. Lexie Hull can knock down threes.
And if she does, it becomes a one-point game.
Here we go. Lexie Hull for three, 8-7.
So a 7-0 run, I mean, that's where the momentum shifts so quickly, especially in a game that's only up to 11.
Look at Howard now trying to dig in, moving closer, inching closer to Lexie Hull. Has her arm extended for separation, weaves inside. Ball was tipped, shot clock violation. Ball back to Howard. She can win it with a 3.
And she's been looking for the 3 the last couple of possessions. I think she's been aware of that, but they have not gone down, so I'm curious what she does here.
She goes, head fake, Howard for the win. Chasing for it, nabs it, banks it in, 10-7.
And there's the shift, because she hadn't been going in for those rebounds with that type of urgency. I think Hull looked back at her as opposed to blocking her out, allowed for Howard to come through with it.
Kind of a good strategy, though, because she mixed it up. That was the first time she actually went for the offensive rebound.
Make it take it, Howard. Steps in, using the dip, doesn't go, recovers. Howard, Hull gets a stop. Now does she go to a 3 to tie? 2 buckets can win it for Hull. And a reach-in foul by Rhyne Howard.
One thing I can tell you after watching Lexie Hull in this league, she is a fighter. She works so hard, and you got to appreciate that. She's been an excellent on defense, and her offense has come through. And I remember just, you know, Coach Nola talking about kicking herself, not putting Lexie in more.
In and out on
She's
the
had
layup.
3 of those that could go down. But I think you've seen the expansiveness of her offensive game that maybe you didn't always fully appreciate.
Howard, 3, left it way short. Hull's got some room to fire. As we come up on 3 minutes to go. Howard again. Does she get the roll? No. Doesn't get the proper bounce. Hull from the corner this time. Whatever happens first, getting to 11 points, the winning score, or whoever's leading after 10 minutes. Howard leading and scoring. Moving on to face Courtney Williams in the second round. Get your popcorn ready for that. Right time.